Fall is coming. In fact, fall is here. How do I know? I'm freezing my arse off. But I do it for the artistic integrity for you. Excuse my grey jumper here. It's very windy, suddenly took a turn for the worst. And so I would love to change my iconic voice recorder, field recorder, but I'm not going to do it. And I'm too stubborn to buy a windshield for it. But I won't spend £5 on a windshield, but I'll spend £250 on a fragrance. Where is my life going? Anyway, so these are 5 designer, because I know you love your designers, I love my designers as well, designer fragrances that you should check out this fall, or the proper terminology that we use here in the land of Great Britain, autumn. Here are 5 autumnal designer fragrances that you, my friend, should definitely check out. This is in no particular order. This isn't in descending orders to or ascending. It's just sort of, they're just as good as each other. This is Toy Boy from the House of Moschino. A bit of a controversial one. Rick is giving me quite a face looking at this bottle. It's the same look that everybody gives, really.
It looks like a giant gummy bear.
It does look like a giant gummy bear, correct. It doesn't smell like a giant gummy bear, though. No, this is actually got rose, incense, and spices. Now, this reminds
Harry Bowden fragrances.
Yeah, it's got quite a lot going on. It's spicy, it's incensey, and it's nice. It's a pleasant fragrance. It's a little bit synthetic. That's something that people don't actually talk about all that much. It is a little bit of a synthetic fragrance. There's ways that they deal with that, but it's good. It's pleasant. I think it's a little bit overpriced actually for what it is, but it's definitely something that you should check out because it is something that's been so different and such an intriguing release this year, and I've enjoyed wearing it. I like the rose, I like the spice, I like the incense. That's a lot of fun, and it just is a great and different addition, especially considering that right now mostly designer fragrances are just releasing very, very phoned in blue fragrances. So the second fragrance I want to show you is Strong With You Intensely by Emporio Armani. This is a very, very lovely gourmand, chocolatey, hazelnut sweet fragrance. It's very warm. It is very cold out here, and I know that this would literally warm me up if I put it up. It's inviting. It's a little bit sensual. It's a little bit creamy, and it's got that lovely nutty hazelnut smell. So this is very, very autumnal, and you just look at the juice, look at the colour of the juice, and it goes perfectly well. Can't wait to do a cutaway on this one, which is the one that you're seeing right now, because it's just going to really do so well. Obviously, if it was a little bit more oranger and a little bit more autumnal, that would really suit it. But yeah, really, really lovely, warming, syrupy fragrance that is also strong. I mean, you'd hope so with a title called Stronger With You. Intensely, and it is in fact strongly intense, so that works out very well also. But yeah, it's great. This third one is something that I went on about quite a lot last year, so much so, in fact I talked about this so much so, I was told off on a live stream about recommending this fragrance for you. Love you, Nige. So this is Boss, the Scent Absolute. Not the biggest fan of the original Boss the Scent. Private Accord is very good, and gets a lot of hype, quite rightly so. But this is the one that does it for me. This is sort of this to me is every sweet designer warming fragrance that's come out in the past 3 years rolled into one brilliant, easy to wear bottle. It is a fantastic designer release. It's got a lot of different elements that we recognise from all the other fragrances, like Invictus. There's quite a bit of Paco Rabanne influence in here. But the thing that I like about it is, although it is sweet and it has all that, it's very wearable. It's very sophisticated. It smells as though it's a little bit pricey, even though it's, you can get this on discounters. But yeah, it smells gentlemanly, it smells sophisticated, and it smells very well balanced. And you can wear this as your own signature scent casually. You can wear this pretty much anywhere that you like. You can, go to parties. Remember, only 6 people. You can go to, you can go to work. You can go anywhere with this. It really is a very, very versatile piece of scent, and it's just fabulous. Got a little bit of vetiver that I pick up as well that makes it a little bit more charming and sophisticated. But yeah, a little bit gourmandy, a little bit sweet, but it is something that you've definitely smelt before. There's not going to be too much of a surprise, but I just like, as I said, it's kind of every designer fragrance that's out right now, but put into one solid bottle. Number 4 is from the house of Versace, and this is Eros. This is a fragrance that I'm deciding right now to sort of come out of the closet with and say I absolutely love this fragrance, adore this fragrance, have done since the day that it was released. But it is very, very common. It's a fragrance that, it's talked about so much. Practically everybody loves it. I think I know that Jeremy's a big fan of it. I know that lots of people are a big fan of it. People have grown up with it. I think it came out quite a number of years ago. Actually, I think it was 2014, 15, something along those lines. It's been around. This is a great tonka bean fragrance, one of the early instances of using tonka bean in a very, very big, sweetened, mass-appealing way. But it also has, to me, a piney, resinous, green element with some woods as well, which I am going to get into because I'm going to be reviewing this fragrance next. And number 5, I've got to add this fragrance for a special somebody who I'll send this to, because this is their favourite fragrance on me. This is Tom Ford's Ombre Leather. Wow. I mean, when I first smelt this, when it was first released, I think that the reaction was like everybody else's reaction, which is, oh, right, well, it's just Tuscan leather. But it's not. It's the cleaner elements of Tuscan leather, refined down, soared down to something that is very wearable, very sensual, and just kick-ass. Absolutely a kick-ass, fantastic leather fragrance, one of the best. And it's so great because Tuscan leather came out, and then there were tons of clones and interpretations, and then Tom Ford sort of swung back round and did a sort of a full circle deal and decided, right, well, we're going to do Tuscan leather ourselves. We're going to clone our own fragrance, but we're going to make it clean and refined and fabulous. Lasts a ridiculous amount of time. On the skin, immediately, not the best, but in the air, this thing's dynamite. So those are 5 fragrances. This is not my top 10 fall, by the way. This isn't my top 5 fall. No, these are 5 designer fragrances that if you haven't checked them out, I would highly, highly recommend that you do. They're wonderful. They're ones that I'm wearing at the moment, and they're ones that I'm really, really happy to share with you. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that list. Please give me your fragrance recommendations. Tell me what you've been wearing and what you're looking forward to wearing as the fall gets deeper and colder and darker. So, I'm the Fragrance Express. If you've enjoyed my content, and why the hell not, I think it's pretty decent content myself, if I do say so myself, which I do, then you can like this video, comment this video, subscribe, and, I don't know, hit the bell or whatever it is, whatever YouTube tells you to do, I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.